Hi Pisces, welcome. So Pisces, this is going to be your reading. I'm going to start with the spiritual messages and then I'm going to go into the you versus them love reading. I am time stamping this March because that's when I'm recording it, but my readings are timeless. I just trust that whenever you find this, that's when it's for you. So yes, Pisces. Guys, I don't really ever go in any certain order when I do these, but I do make sure I do every 12 signs every single month. But you have a tendency to fall towards the end. And for some reason I felt called to do your reading and Capricorn's a little bit earlier this month than I typically would. So yay, here we are, Pisces. And for my other zodiac signs that might be watching, don't worry, yours will be out too. But I felt really drawn to do your reading today. And I just want to say that I'm feeling like an upkick in the energy, okay, in a very positive way. So of course, like, spring is here in the US anyways, so anytime the sun is out a little bit longer, it increases the collective's happiness, at least where I'm at. But also, I was getting specific images when I was meditating for you Pisces of dandelions. So I don't know if that has any significance to you, but specifically the ones like you make a wish on. The ones that you blow and make a wish. So take it or leave it. I also saw headphones in my meditation and I was getting the song Lost Cause by Jelly Roll. I don't know if that's the actual name of the song, but he says, "'Cause I'm a lost cause, baby, don't waste your time on me." Oh, such a good song. Whether you like that song or not is kind of irrelevant. It's just more so that lyric, okay, that came forward that may resonate with you. But yes, if you like the song, definitely check it out. I think Jelly Roll is, he's an awesome artist, but he's also inspirational to me. Somebody who came from nothing to something, who really changed their life around. And maybe you relate to that, Pisces. I don't know. So let's get into it and see. You have the semi-sextile of allowing as your overall energy. This is encouraging you to see the potentials as opposed to the downfalls, to see the positives as opposed to the negatives, and to really push yourself in that direction, which isn't easy all the time, especially when life is presenting us with challenges or difficult energy. But I actually feel like this very hopeful, light, bright energy coming through here. This also talks about cycles, patterns, growth, and interestingly enough, rewards. So I feel like you may be rewarded, okay, this month, or maybe you were during your birthday season. I think we're rounding out of Pisces season, but yeah, it's still kind of your time of year, you know what I mean? So anyways, let's see what else we have coming through for you. You have the card of totality, which I swear I've gotten this card for like everybody I've read for so far. The master and the dream. So this is like getting the big picture here, Pisces. Seeing the big picture. Also, if you've been kind of wondering, how is this going to work, or when is this going to come into place? I feel like there is movement in that situation, or an answer coming through for you. This is talking about being the master of your emotions, Pisces, which equates to being the master of your fate. Because if you can master how you think and feel, there's really nothing that life can throw at you that can get you, okay? Because most people have big fears about changes and endings, not because of the actual experience, but because of how it's going to make them feel. And feeling out of control of how you feel is a scary space to be in. Feeling out of control in general is a scary space to be in. But if you realize that you're always in control of how you choose to handle it, how you choose to see it, perceive it, feel it, then it gives you a little bit of your power back. And it's really about taking your power back, Pisces, in a beautiful way. And then you also have the card of the dream. So pay attention to your dream state. Maybe a lot of movement, maybe a lot of activity. I recently started writing my dreams down again. It was a practice that I used to always do, and then I kind of let it fall to the wayside. And my dreams have been so insane. It's so insane. Like, particularly this past month or so, that I have actually started writing them down again. And you'd be surprised, you know, what you can interpret from a dream. So pay attention. So let's get into it, Pisces, and see what else we have coming through for you. And I'm so thirsty all of a sudden. Hold on a second. I need to get my water. Let me shuffle these one more time. Hold on a second. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh no. Okay. Why is water with a little bit of lemon in it so refreshing? It just is. Okay, all right. Back to you. Sorry about that. Little water break there. Okay. Which, by the way, seriously, water with lemon. Yes, so good. Okay, and good for your body. Very nice. Let's get into it and see what else can Pisces expect. Two of Swords. 9 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, I'm just going to tell you what I'm hearing. Fear of taking a chance, fear of taking a risk, fear of being too happy. What a weird fear to have. Fear of feeling good. And that's kind of like what people mean when they say, like, but then wait for the other shoe to drop. You know, people actually have a fear of being too happy because they think that in their happy blissfulness, they're being naive and that something might creep up on them or something big and bad, you know, fall into their lap. And it's like, those people don't really understand law of attraction and how it works, you know. There is a process to how things are manifested. And if you're consistently in a feeling good space, then you will consistently attract feeling good things. It's when we dip out of that vibration, when we begin to worry, when we begin to fear, when we begin to push against life and push against ourselves and push against others, that bad things find us, you know. So there's nothing naive or wrong with being happy. And you shouldn't fear being happy. And you also shouldn't feel bad about it, because sometimes it is hard to feel good when there's bad things happening in this world or bad things happening to people you love. But you don't do a service to others by joining them in their bad feeling space. Although we like to do that as human beings. We like to call that compassion. We like to meet people in the gutter and then also get in the gutter with them and hold their hand. But honestly, when you lose connection with your higher self, with your happiness, with your goodness, to meet somebody in the dark, in their sadness, in their disconnectedness, you too become disconnected. And therefore have nothing to offer the person that you were set out to help to begin with. Because that's not how vibration works. And you know, there's a master spiritual teacher named Jesus who understood that. He understood that, and in his teachings, he would never see somebody in their illness. He would only ever see their wellness. He would only ever see their goodness. He would not look at them as flawed. And that's how he did a lot of his own miraculous healing, because you cannot heal from a place of unwellness. You can't heal from a place of illness. You can only heal from that higher vibration, which is wellness, love, joy, worthiness, right? And, you know, this is not a plug for Christianity, by the way. Jesus was not a Christian. Hate to break that to some of you. That Christianity was derived many, many, many years after Jesus Christ. I don't know why I'm getting into that. Anyways, he's a great spiritual teacher, much, much respect, but there are many, 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 many amazing spiritual teachers out there. Too many to name. Gandhi, Buddha, Mother Teresa, Abraham Hicks, Eckhart Tolle. I mean, I could go on and on. New Age, Old Age, spiritual teachers in every century that we've ever lived in. But that was one specific teaching that he knew when he practiced healing others, is that you cannot focus on the illness and bring about healing. You can only focus on the wellness. Same thing. When you're dealing with another person who's going through something, you don't help them by also bringing yourself to that low level space. You help them through encouragement, support, words, and positive affirmations. And I don't know why I'm going to this, but this is also how you help yourself, Pisces. You don't help yourself by feeling bad for yourself, although don't we all like to do that? I mean, me too. But you know, it doesn't help lift you up by feeling bad for yourself. It just brings you down and further down and further down until you find a way to love yourself. It will not get better. Until you find a way to trust yourself, love yourself, support yourself, be your own best cheerleader, it cannot get better. Because the world is only a reflection of how you treat yourself. Your internal dialogue, you know. My readings lately have been so off the chain. I hope this message is making sense to you, because this is what I'm getting. So yeah, some of you have some uncertainty here. Back to the tarot card. Some of you have some uncertainty here on whether or not like you should be like feeling good about something, or it's like you're feeling good, you're feeling stability, but there's also like this air of like, when is the next shoe gonna drop, you know, or this feeling of fear or uncertainty that is acting as a block for you. So let's see what else. Ace of Cups. Oh my goodness, sorry. Your cards came out. The Moon. Ooh, I love this. Oh, the Two of Cups. Yes. Okay, so back to the tarot cards. There's a really strong, beautiful connection showing up here. Lots of love. Some of you, yes, this is a lover that you may have a lot of deep feelings for, that may be intrinsically linked for you. You may feel like a soulmate to this person. They may be very much in love with you. It could be vice versa. Others of you, this certainly could be a family member or a friend. It's not always about intimate relationships, but there's an important connection showing up here with so much love around it, so much deep feeling, and it's like so much to feel good about, so much to feel blessed about, and yet where is this fear coming from? Where is this uncertainty? You're afraid like if you're too happy that it'll be taken from you. Do you have a fear of abandonment or loss, Pisces, that's showing up? Because there's this guardedness where Spirit is saying, don't be guarded, be open, be in a state of appreciation. This is okay. Allow this to come through for you, Pisces. So let's see what else. Three of Swords. Some of you are afraid of getting hurt again, or being hurt in general. Yeah, you're thinking about the past. Some of you, you know, you have been hurt in the past. You have been, maybe there's also something hurtful going on right now, okay? I want to make this about the past, though, for some reason, as the Six of Cups talks about old hurts, but it could also talk about children and childhood, okay? So there might be something about that going on, but I really feel like this is something from the past here, or longing, missing something from the past. But you know, Your life is here and now. And there's so many good things coming through for you. So, I'm not sure what the dwelling on the past is about, but I feel it's somehow interfering with your ability to like fully be present, to fully be in a space of feeling good right now. Like it's like going about your day and then getting in a good feeling space, and then a memory comes up of something that makes you feel uncomfortable or hurts you, or like an old, you know, song comes on and it brings back memories, or you think of something maybe currently going on that is painful to think about, and it just pulls you right out of that feeling good space. And that when that occurs, hold on, let me get the words right. They're trying to come through too fast. That jerk feeling, jerk feeling, I don't think I got that right. That tug of emotion is better, right? My interpretation isn't always the best. Okay, that tug of negative emotion you feel when you think that thought, by the way, when that thought pops into your head and then makes your heart drop or makes you change your mood, that change, that tug at your heartstrings is letting you know that whatever perspective you're holding about that specific topic is out of alignment with how your higher self sees it. So you're going to have to dig deep on this one, Pisces. And doesn't all healing require us to dig a little deeper as to what that specifically means for you? But that tug is letting you know that the bit larger part of you that knows who you really are, as well as the totality of your life, as well as the big picture of what's going on with everyone you're connected with vibrationally and their life paths, is in disagreement with however you're seeing that one thing, that one topic that keeps pulling you emotionally right out of your good feeling space. Because your higher self wants you to feel good all the time, because it feels good all the time. It unconditionally loves all the time. So if you had to figure out what am I seeing differently than my guides, my angels, my higher self, my God, whatever you want to call it, what am I seeing differently that source is not seeing? Then ask yourself, if I was a pure being of unconditional love, what would my perspective be of that situation, of that person, of whatever it is that I'm dealing with? And that will help you understand it a little bit better. But I'm actually feeling not to give you the specifics on that, but for you to walk away with that question and to ask yourself that, whether it be in meditation or during walk or during drive time, something to contemplate. You know, play around with that in your mind, Pisces. So let's see what the guidance is then. And then we're going to go to the love reading for my Pisces. Ooh. This says, billions of us are living in perfect diversity. The diversity of your planet is of tremendous value and benefit, because from variety springs all new ideas and expansion. Without the diversity, there would be complacency and endedness. You are billions of people living the perfect diversity just as you knew you would, constantly asking for improvement and thereby setting up for the next generation that improved life experience. If you understood that, and no longer clamored for one right way to live or believe, things would go better for you sooner. That's card number 27. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, so that's what I have for this portion. I'm going to hop to the you versus them now. Stay right there. I'll see you in just a second. Welcome back. All right, so Pisces, now we're going to go into the you versus them love reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip it if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and let's go ahead and get started. So, Pisces, wow, you have the card of totality and friendliness. Person you're connecting with has the card of adventure. So, I feel you had this card in your spiritual reading. So again, there's that message about getting the big picture. Also maybe connecting with friends, your friend group, or just a friendly vibe maybe going on right now. This person has the card of adventure. So they may be getting ready to embark on some sort of adventure. They just might be in a space where they're very open to new things or to exploring new things. So let's see, Pisces, what else we have coming through. We're going to look at recent past, how you both feel and see each other in the now, and then most likely outcomes. Recent past for my Pisces. The Empress. The Nine of Cups. Ooh, it came out in the reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. So wasn't I saying in the spiritual reading that there could be like a fear of loss or fear of abandonment that holds you back or has held you back in the past? And I feel that here again. So it might be that you've been in this state of, I heard grief. So for some of you, it's as strong as that. That's not going to be all of you. For others of you, it's just like feeling down on yourself, not feeling as good as you know you can feel. Feeling more in the lack vibration than in the having of vibration. Which is crazy because I feel like, you know, you do have so much here showing up for you, but you know, sometimes we don't always have the ability to see it. Sometimes we are pointed in a direction that hurts us, you know. But there also is this message here about taking good care of yourself, taking care of how you feel, and being kind to yourself, Pisces. So let's see this person's past energy, recent past. Temperance. The Lovers, Five of Cups, and the Sun. So I feel like this person has been in the space of healing or trying to heal themselves, trying to stay positive, okay, even though that they themselves feel a bit drained or emotionally drained. Especially when it comes to, I heard life in general, okay? So they could just be drained with life in general, but this connection as well. Like, I feel like this person is doing some sort of balancing act or trying, or feeling like they're, you know, out of balance or needing to keep things in balance, okay? But having a little bit of difficulty with that, even though I feel they're choosing to stay positive or trying to stay positive, okay? Or at least that's how they've been in the recent past. So let's go into the now and see how you're viewing each other then, Pisces. How does Pisces see this person? No, misfire. How does Pisces view this person? The High Priestess. Seven of Cups. And the Strength card. I feel you don't really know why you're intuitively drawn to this person, or maybe you do, but you just are, you know. And yet at the same time, it could feel very difficult to follow your intuition with this person, or figure out, you know, what they're feeling or what they're thinking or what they're about. And or that's how this person may see you. They may see you as hard to read, so take it as it resonates. But I do feel there is a very strong connection here. I also feel there's strong feelings involved. There's also decisions that need to be made, choices that need to be made. And I feel you trying really hard to listen to your intuition and to be brave as well and be bold. which is a characteristic that maybe you admire in this person, okay? But of course, it could be what they admire about you. So, I just feel like there's admirable qualities about whoever you're dealing with, okay? Whether you're on the outs or not, or at least that's how you have seen them or see them. Let's see how this person perceives you. The Hermit, the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Swords. Wow. So it's weird because I feel like withdrawn is the first word I got. They may see you as a bit withdrawn, or to yourself. They may, I think this person realizes that there's things going on that you're stressing about and that you're trying to maintain, you know, yourself in the meantime, and yet they want to give space there or the time or the ability to do that. Like they know that you're in this very deep and reflective state, Pisces, for whatever reason. It does have a tendency to stress them out though, you know, or there could be, you know, stressors that they're also dealing with, but I feel they may not be sharing that with you for whatever reason. So it's weird that I had to close my eyes to get that message. If you guys ever see me like drifting off, or it looks like I'm looking over here, my window is over there on the other side. And for some reason, when I do these readings, like it helps my words to flow in easier, for the channeled message to come in easier when I stare out the window. I don't know, but I don't typically like close my eyes, but I had to like literally close my eyes. I felt the need to close my eyes. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what that means. Okay. I just thought that was weird. Anyway, so let's see how you're feeling about this person underneath it all. Nine of Pentacles. You're not really sure. On the fence. Not really sure which direction to go in. Yeah, you know that you do want things to move forward. I feel a lot, all three of these cards talk about being either on the fence or holding yourself back or feeling stuck for some of you. And it's coming from that place of uncertainty that I picked up in the spiritual reading, which is coming from a place of being not ready. I don't want to say not ready. Some of you, yes, but it's more like, I don't know. There's hesitation here. There could be other things involved and a fear involved. It doesn't feel like you're manifesting this stuck energy, but you are. And sometimes, like, that the universe kind of puts things on hold, okay, purposefully, because we're not quite ready, or we're not quite there yet. We're not quite in receptive mode yet. And so I feel if there's a hold here, or things feel like they're on hold, it is purposeful and with reason. And actually, the sooner you accept that, the faster things will start moving again. Isn't that funny? Okay, so this person, how they feel, the Nine of Wands. This card, oh my God, how? I don't even think I could duplicate that. Oh, I wish I would have got that on camera. This card flew out and then stood upright and got stuck upright right underneath my chair, like in a catty corner. I didn't even think that was gravitationally possible. I'll never forget the one time I was flipping cards and I had a card flip out perfectly. It's on my Instagram if you want to watch the video. It was during a live. And I flipped out perfectly and landed exactly on its side and stood there like that. I can't even duplicate it. It was mind-blowing. That's not my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. It was one of the coolest things that has ever happened. But anyways. Alright, so this person is 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, the World, and yet the 9 of Wands. Ooh, excuse me. So this person knows for sure how they feel about you. They're pretty solid in the way that they feel. They're pretty solid in what they want, who they want, what they want to do about it. Not a lot of uncertainty here. However, this person does feel that you're guarded, Pisces, or that you're on the fence, or that you're the one, you know, energetically, physically, emotionally not ready or on hold. There's that message again about something being on hold. Like this person feels like you're the holdup, or it could be that there's a situation out of their control that is the holdup, but they don't feel it's them. Like, you know, they're not viewing themselves as the holdup. Whatever that means. So let's see what the most likely outcome is then for Pisces. Oops. Damn, that 3 of Swords. No. Three of Swords, Justice, 4 of Cups, the World. So they're giving me that song Unsteady by the Ambassadors, I think. Yeah, I definitely feel unsteady energy, and it's on an emotional level. I feel like you're trying to do your best to balance this out, Pisces, but I definitely feel that there could be an ending here or a change that, you know, has hurt your feelings, is making you emotionally unstable, and yet you're in the midst of this, you're trying to find balance. You're trying to stay balanced. And, you know, there's a karmic completion here as well. So there's something bigger going on. There's something in the bigger picture here that you don't see yet, but that is ultimately benefiting you in the long run. Because I heard short-term gains, long-term losses. Vice versa, long-term gains, short-term losses. Is that like a business thing? Like a financial thing? I have no idea. Take that if you will. But what I get from this, Pisces, is that you don't have the big picture yet. You're taking score too soon. And as cliche as this sounds, you're just going to have to give it time so that you can see like the long-term benefit to you. But take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. If you need to detach, detach. Don't feel bad about the way you feel. Honor the way that you feel. Change is necessary. Endings only equate to new beginnings. Try to hold your perspective from your higher self. You know, don't get bogged down in all the details that you forget that there is no endedness. We are eternal. You are worthy. Things are working out for you. There is something to be had here, and yes, just hold that space. Hold that space. Hold that love for yourself. Let me see this person's most likely outcome. Ace of Swords, King of Wands. What a weird and interesting reading. This person's trying to be strong. They're thinking a lot. They're definitely running the scenario or whatever's going on through their head. This person is maybe trying to be more thoughtful or considerate. They're also going through their own healing phase. You know, they got a lot of uncertainty and fears as well, but I feel like they're trying not to let that get the best of them. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I'm sorry. It took me a minute. They're fearing that the other shoe is going to drop same way you do, or have a tendency to, or at least in the past you have thought that, because that's what I picked up in the spiritual reading. I also got fear of repercussions. That's a real thing. Hold on a second. So before you go, I have Louis Capaldi in my head. Sorry, I was like, as if you're talking. That's one of the Louis Capaldi is coming through. So before you go. Why can't I think of these words? So before you go, when there's something I could have said to make your heart beat better. Go check out that song. I don't know what the name of it is. I think it's Before You Go. Put it in the comments if you know it. Anyways. There's definitely something deep and intense going on both of your lives, or on, you know, within the connection. Like, I feel a sense of like this person trying to stay positive, trying to be strong. They see you struggling. So if you think you're hiding this, you're not hiding it. They see your struggle. And I feel this person has good intentions, you know, but they are also a little bit struggling too, and it's somehow putting things on hold. There's something being put on hold as well, but in the long run or in the long term, this is divine timing. Okay, so take that how you want. And for you, it's like you feel a strong intuitive connection here. There's things that make you hesitate though, make you pause, even though I actually feel like you kind of want to keep it friendly, but there's definitely an emotional struggle going on, and it's just about keeping your balance and keeping your head above water, Pisces, and looking for the silver lining whenever you're able to see it. You know, we can't always see it. Sometimes we don't even want to see it. We just want to feel our feelings, and that's all right too. You know, just don't live there, okay? Just don't dwell in that negative emotion. Let's see what the guidance is. Card number 34, inspired action is pleasurable. The dominance of your thoughts is what brings everything to you and is what is behind the action that you offer. By seeking good feeling thoughts that align you with your source, your action will then always feel good. You cannot muster enough action to compensate for misaligned thought. But action that is inspired from aligned thought is always pleasurable action. So I guess the purpose of this is to, again, remind you that the most important thing that you can do for yourself is to stay aligned. to look for the miracle, look for the blessing, to allow yourself to feel as good as you can, as often as you can. And it's also card number 34. So take that as you will. I will end it there. And zodiac signs that you may be connecting with or have in your own chart. Leo, let's see. Virgo, Capricorn, Leo again, Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra, Scorpio, Leo again, Taurus, and Aries. Those are the primary signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind it is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe. Also, check me out on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff. I do have content over there. And otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Pisces. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.